Amazing, mind blowing what we are seeing in front of our eyes. America had put 145% tariff on China, and then China has put one America has put 145% and China has put 125% tariff on the American product entering into China. Now, 1 week back, I would rather say 2 days back, America and China there, because April month, this retaliatory activity started on the 9th of the April. April month, the export of Chinese product fell by 21%, and export of American product into China fell by 13%, and Chinese export into America fell by 21%. Means America had expected that China will proceed with the export into America, and because of the tariff, Chinese product cost will be more, and people in the America, since they are accustomed of buying the Chinese product, they will buy at 3 times, 4 times, 5 times price high. And American government would earn money. But problem started happening that Chinese product came to stalled. Means no one was buying the Chinese product in America. Whatever the sales tax America was getting from people buying Chinese products, that was also, it became a kind of, it could not get that tax also. Okay, so United States government, it was not, it started a kind of a situation. It started came to a situation where there was no money that it started getting from the Chinese product. Earlier, it was getting money from the Chinese product being sold out in the United States. Okay, leave the China. Condition of United States started deteriorating. Okay, if it started deteriorating in the sense, then there was a, in 1 month period only, in 1 month period, the American government earning through Chinese product, it started decreasing. Decreasing what? It started coming to zero. Means people were not buying. What is meaning of a tax when, when people are not buying at all? If 100 items are being sold, then government is earning, consider that $100. Now, if they are increasing the tariff by 145%, now earning of the government should be $400. But if no one is buying at all, if people are buying only 25 items, if 100 items are being sold in America, Chinese product, government of United States, they are earning $100. Okay, if they raise the price by 4 times, if 25 items are only getting sold in America, still government get the $100. If zero item is getting sold, then $100 is also gone. Okay, this is this miss government is becoming a deprived of earning money. Okay, in that fashion, now no China is not earning anything. At the end, the buyer shoppers, they have to buy it because money comes from their pocket only. Now American government is suffering, and Chinese government, Chinese companies, and American companies who are importing this into America all started suffering. Okay, all started kind of starvation. This is called starvation, economic starvation. They came under economic starvation. In that fashion, the American and Chinese counterpart, they met in Geneva, and they reduced the taxes from 145% to 30% entering into US, and American product entering into China earlier 125% to 10%. Okay, before Donald Trump had come into the picture, the American product tariff into China was 50%, around 50%. Now it is 10%. Now Donald Trump is saying it is American victory because China has become open market to American products now. 10% tax from 50% tax means American product can readily go into China now. The Chinese customer will see very less price of the American products. Okay, because the taxation is very low now. But problem is arising. That is a big change that is happening in India right now. Mr. J.D. Vance, Honorable Vice President of United States, he had arrived in India 1 month back, and then he was talking about the idea of his 4 days visit was when China had put 125% tariff, which American if If Chinese companies are using American products to manufacture any item as a precursor, then it will be very high costly. And American this side, if American company, American buyers, means both side tariff was high. Okay, I'm talking about American companies right now. American companies typically, Chinese company typically, they don't invest in America. Chinese company, they have investment in China or Southeast Asia that falls in Indian subcontinent like Vietnam, Cambodia and Malaysia. These three countries have the biggest investment of Chinese company or China. They ship products to the America. But American companies, they have big investment in China in semiconductor area like Apple. Apple, most of the Apple phone, 90% of the Apple phone are assembled in China only. Means Apple components are coming to China from US. Means they are giving the, if Apple components are coming from America to China, means they are giving the import duty for the China. Then they are assembling it in China. Then they are selling it into the America. Then again they are giving import duty into America. But earlier it was very less, 3% only. Right now also it is 3% only for semiconductor devices. But once it was declared that 125%, I believe semiconductor devices, it has the taxes are right now it is on extension period. They had imposed, but it is on extension period. But when the news came that it will be 145% if Chinese product will enter, if American companies are assembling, Apple company is assembling, Apple company is assembling its Apple phone in China, and then from China they are pushing into America. Though it is an American company, but product will be considered as Chinese product only, and they have to give 145%. Amidst this kind of threatening scenario, JD Vance came to the India. Now, idea was to shift the full Apple assembly business from China to India because America has declared 26% tariff on India. In that way, 26% tariff is far less than 145% tariff. Now, Indian share market started growing like anything after that because full American companies business from China, it will shift to India. Okay, now after the discussion from the Geneva, now there is a hike in the American share market, and Indian share market starts falling now because 10% tariff when China has set to American products. Now American Apple accessories, Apple mobile accessory, when they are entering into China, they have to give much lesser tax than they were giving earlier. Now they will assemble in the China and they will give 30%. More or less, it will be same for them, even cheaper, I would say. 50% to 10% that they have to give when they enter their product items, components of the Apple phone into the China, 50 to 10. Now, when they assemble into the China, when they go to US, earlier it was 3%, 3% to 30%, 27%, right? Here 40% down. Means more or less now American companies are in profit now, investing into the China. Now more and more American companies they will invest into China. That is for guarantee. One thing. Second thing is that Chinese company who rely upon American products. I'm not saying Chinese buyers because China makes everything what America makes. If America makes Boeing aeroplane, then there is a Comac company in China, Commercial Aircraft Corporation in Shanghai. Comac company is manufacturing the aeroplane also, passenger aeroplanes. China has everything now. So Chinese companies, they may need American products. And when 10% has come as tariff from 50%, then tons and tons of American company, they will work for Chinese company to give the components. If any Chinese company are making battery, for battery, if components are required, then American company will give it to them because 10% is only tariff now. This will give the big manufacturing boost to the China. Okay, we are talking about India, China, and United States. Now, India will start suffering. It will be reverse osmosis. There is osmosis in biology. There is a reverse osmosis. Earlier, the American companies they were investing in China as far as hardware is concerned. American companies were investing in India as far as software is concerned. Now America will try to invest everything in the China only. Once the trade war had started between India and China, then American companies were trying to take their work from China to India. This was called osmosis. Now, when tariff is 10%, now American company would try, they will not give the Chinese work to India. That is number one. Number two is they will try Indian work to shift into China only because India charges 50% tax on the American, whereas China is charging 10%. Means China's market will boom more now, whereas India will start losing. And it is shown in the share market also. Now, American companies they will see China as their target. Probably Indian people may go to China to work in software companies or whatever it is, but the investment will go to the China. Now, question is arising now that why this is the condition of India now, like a beggar. They either see China, they either see America, they either see England, they either see Germany, they either see Australia. India does not have any manufacturing power. Okay, there are many Chinese companies, they assemble their mobile in India. India is a big mobile assembly location for Chinese company because in India maximum mobile are sold. What maximum? 100%. 100% mobile in India that is getting sold are Chinese mobile only. They comes in many brand name and they are getting assembled in India only. Components comes from China and they are getting assembled in India. Okay, now India either look towards China, India either looks about America, India either looks about England. India does not have anything. India does not have any manufacturing power. India cannot manufacture even a single register. If I go to the market and buy a register or transistor or diode, all are Chinese made. India cannot manufacture any register. Now, question is arising: why India in such a pathetic condition? Why India cannot manufacture anything? Everything. If India is manufacturing a truck, then whatever the machine that comes in the manufacturing of the truck, the machine comes from foreign one. Why India's condition is like this? That is a big debate that should happen. The party which ruled the India, that is called Indian National Congress since 1947, rather than giving weight. That's why Indian currency is falling day by day. Now one rupee is nine. I'm sorry, $1 is 90 rupee because India does not have any product development capacity. Indian government they try for cheap money only. If I get tied with that country, then country work will start coming to the India. Means Indian people will work like a labor and they will finish their product and they will sell in the market. Okay, this is India's tendency. Why it happened so? Okay, the biggest thing that comes in the this manufacturing capacity, it comes in an arena of science and technology. What is the focus of the government in India in science and technology? Zero. There is no focus of government in India in science and technology. For the namesake, Indian Institute of Technology is there in India, but students uh, study there and they work for multinational company only. They are not capable of making any product that will be sold out worldwide. Not possible. Means Indian government focus on science and technology is zero. What proof you have? I have a proof. Every country they focus towards science and technology awards. Every country, every developed Germany has science and technology award. England has science technology award. Similarly, United States has science and technology award. Means they promote people who do research in the science and technology. Because of the research only, product starts coming out of from the company. India does not have any focus on science and technology award. This discussion is about the science and technology award. I have not written down any science and technology award in United States because Nobel Prize is considered as the official science and technology award for the United States only. For the namesake, Nobel Award is being given worldwide. but maximum recipient of the Nobel Award are in United States only. United States, they have separate science and technology award. That is true. But science and technology award maximum, which someone can say official science and technology award for the United States is the Nobel Award only. Anyway, I have a list of I have kind of made a list of the science and technology award for the United States, China, and India. Okay, what is the condition? Okay, India is a country which distribute lot of prizes, lot of awards. India is famous in giving awards, very famous. Okay, what are the awards that India gives? Everyone knows about it. India gives Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri. They come under umbrella of Padma Award, and that are being declared every year. It is like mandatory. Government has to declare Padma Award. None of them belongs to science and technology. Okay, then Dronacharya Award, that is for sports. And then Ashok Chakra, Paramveer Chakra. These are neither science and technology award. National Filmfare Award, Dada Phalke Award and other award. That is also not for science and technology. Nehru Literacy Award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. All are nothing to do with the science. These are the awards that are being given in science and technology in India. What people will do? What a student who is coming from the university, what he is seeing Bharat Padma Shri, this Shri, that Shri. One is given to Sri Devi, and one is given to that Devi. One is given to one Manoj Kumar, and one is given to that Ashok Kumar, and this kind of thing. He will try to do same thing. If I go to the movie, then I will get Dada Phalke Award, or I will get Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, and did Bhushan, that Bhushan, or Bharat Ratna. Bharat Ratna is given to Bismillah Khan, Sahnai Wadak, then Santur Wadak, and this Wadak, and that Wadak. This is Bharat Ratna. One person is swinging bat here and there, then he is getting Bharat Ratna. This is condition of India now. No focus on science and technology. What people will develop software or engineering good, and what it will, it becomes like a labor country. Anyway, that is the situation here. Okay, there are awards in the science also. Actually, I searched it. I did not know. One is called Bignan Ratna. Who knows Bignan Ratna? And one is called Bignan Puraskar Ratna. One is Santi Swarup Bhatnagar Award. Who knows about this science award? Science award has no meaning in the India. If I talk about United States, they have science award, but Nobel award is America award only. If I was searching for the physics award, right now in the physics, 118 years physics award is being granted, and it looks like 97 years went to United States only. If this data is not true, then 226 people have received the physics award in Nobel Physics Award. In that sense, 97 are from United States. Or somewhere also I have read that 118 year of the physics award. In one award, 2-3% can share it. In that 97 went to United States only. Missing Nobel Prize is the unofficial award of the United States only. I was seeing that China has a prize called State Pre Preeminent Science and Technology Award. This is what China gives to the Chinese. And President of the China, Xi Jinping, Mr. Xi Jinping, personally he conferred the award. And this award was started in 2000. Means China is a country till 2000, it was a poor country. From 2000 onwards, China has made a supernova explosion in science and technology. Means since that they introduced this award in 2000 only, that is the State Preeminent Science and Technology Award. They give $1.1 million as award prize. That is 8 million RMB yuan. That is very high. I should not talk about dollar because people they spend in the China only 8 million yuan is very high amount in China. Very high amount in the China. Person will become rich in one day only. Okay, very high amount. If I see Nobel Award, then in Nobel Award, 11 million Sweden gives Nobel Award. 11 million Swedish nanor. Ranor is being given as Nobel Award, $1.1 million, and China is 8 million RMB. That is equivalent to $1.16 million. Chinese award is more powerful than Nobel Award. That's why China is more powerful than US. How much is the India Science Award, Vignan Ratna Award? No money. If someone is receiving Vignan Ratna Award or Vignan Puraskar Award, no money, only certificate. If someone is inventing anything in India so that industry would grow, he will not get any rupee at all. Only one certification will be given to him. Whereas Chinese government is giving 8 million RMB, and that is higher than Nobel Award. This is China and this is India. China is a country which is focusing heavily on science and technology. Science and technology is bread and butter for them. Where India is focusing, the party which ruled India, when it goes to the election campaign, it never says that if someone invents anything, then we have brought this award to that student or that person so that our industrial growth will happen in the manufacturing of the product. Rather than that party, Indian National Congress, they go to the people and start saying LPG cylinder in 500 rupees, LPG cylinder in 500 rupees, or you will get railway job, or in everyone's account immediately. Khata khat. Once election is over, result it out. Our chief minister or prime minister is on the chair. Every month 8,000 rupees. Every month. This is India right now. Now, just see that in one Geneva meeting, full bread and butter of India is going away. China deliberately it lowered down its tariff from 50% to 10% for the Americans. Now the idea is to grab the full software business from India to China. That is the idea. When China saw that when China saw that American put 145% tariff on China and China put 125% tariff on America, the only country that was benefited was India. And India never thought that Chinese people would lose the job. You cannot get a job when someone is losing. This is not the way. You must create a job rather than grasping anyone's job. China as a country, it felt very bad. Means Indian government is happy in snatching the bread and butter of the Chinese. This it felt very well. Now China has made sure that all the software business of the India will go into China because tax is very less, and people would see and Chinese are seeing that ByteDance kind of software company in China. Americans are also seeing that ByteDance company who has 150,000 employees in 10 years only. Now their product as TikTok and they are ruling the world. India does not have any product. India work in multinational companies. Now why to push money in the India? China is future in the software also. Means India will have nothing now. The way things are going on, probably India will not have nothing in their hand. But India will have one thing for sure, that is false belief to the people that LPG cylinder will be 500, railway job, and then every month's bank account will be credited 8,000 rupees. Where from this will come, God knows.